What is going on, pros and average Joes? It is RedBeard here, and it's time to talk about the most underrated lacrosse goalie head in the nation. World Championship piece. Okay, guys, it's time to get serious. Just like I said before, it's time to talk about the most underrated lacrosse goalie head ever made, in my opinion. So here it is. The Brine eraser, the original OG, if you will. So I picked this head up in summer 2007, transferring over from the original Brine. The original Warrior Nemesis. The reason why I transferred to obviously the Brine eraser is one of two things. One, I wanted a lighter head, and two, I wanted a lighter head. And everyone's gonna go, wow, why didn't you just use the Eclipse? Why didn't you just go with the Eclipse? The Eclipse is the best. No, it's not the best. I'm not a fan of the Eclipse. I think it's flimsy, and I think there's a lot of weak points on the head. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Brine eraser. A couple reasons why I went to the Brine eraser is because it was ahead of its time. It had the happy medium that I wanted between the Nemesis and the Eclipse. Okay, so this head has all the strength of a Nemesis. There is literally no way you can work this thing out without seriously putting some effort into it, which the Nemesis has. And it's got the lightweight, agility, you know, sparkled, flattering, everything that everybody else wants kind of thing, but no one wants at the same time because no one knew about it. I think this head came out at the wrong time, to be totally honest. During that time, the Nemesis and the Eclipse, obviously the Eclipse was kicking all the sales booty holes with how many they sell in a year, because it's not a bad head and they marketed it right. This head was the first one in 2006 to put almost 100 freaking string holes all across the head. You didn't see that on any player head, and you didn't see that except for gate heads. And you didn't see that on any other goalie head. This was the first one to give you all these different options on what you could do with a pocket. I think if this head came out 2 years later, maybe around 2009, 2008, or I'm sorry, since it came out 2009, 2010, I think this would have done a hell of a lot better. This thing is literally the most underrated goalie head, I think, on the market, and I think if Brine put a little bit more money into marketing this head, I think it would have done so much better. But that's just my opinion. Going along with how many sidewall holes and the stiffness and the weight, the amount of space this head takes up is absolutely ridiculous. This huge flat scoop really gives me and the goalie the edge when scooping up the ball if you come out of the crease. I was an aggressive goalie. I like to come out a lot and really get involved in the play. If there's a ground ball by the crease, I'm running out and I'm scooping that thing up and I'm getting it up to my defenseman right away. It's a very forgiving head. You could really beat the crap out of this thing and it'll survive. That is my overview and opinion on the most underrated goalie head on the market. And I'm kind of disappointed that they actually came out with another eraser too. As always, thank you guys for liking and subscribing. Please comment down below what you guys think of the video. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. You can hit me up on Instagram at RedBeard_Lax. If that's it for now, I guess I'll have to see you out there. Peace! Oh, scared my dog.